Where's the rain going to be? How long is it going to stick around, and how much can we expect? Here on our Futurecast, we'll show you all of that. So all the yellows on your screen are drier, more comfortable air, and they're all headed for our region. High pressure forcing that northerly wind flow in. As that cold front departs further off to the east, it is ushering in cooler air. Now, after the race, if you want to recuperate for a little bit, head out the Parks Fest in Garvin Park on the north side of Main Street. It is going to be a beautiful afternoon. Where I'm circling, that is where we're seeing the greatest threat for rotation. So on the near southeast side of downtown Boonville, looking at the possibility of another rotation couplet. Please seek shelter immediately. A core of low pressure responsible not only for all of that rainfall, but a significant drop in temperature on the back edge, not to mention all of the organized snowfall across portions of the Great Plains, the Great Lakes already. Check out some of these temperatures to the west of us. Fairly active day today, plenty of rainfall throughout the tri-state. The latest look at your 4K Doppler radar, most powerful radar in the tri-state, showing just scattered rain. Not quite as organized as it was earlier on today, and that's good news, especially considering how much rain we've dealt with already over the last 24 hours.
It is warm, it is mild, but I tell you what, instead of the forecast, let's focus on the life-size operation game we're going to be playing right now. I'm going to go for the water on the knee, which is a little bit easier than, say, the rubber band or the Charlie horse, and I hope I don't
work tomorrow morning. Dry, clear. Your lunch hour, maybe a little cloudy, but it's your evening commute home. Slick, snowy, possibly icy. Notice the freezing rain chance as well.
Yeah.
We'll take the 40s if it means no snow in the forecast.
Absolutely. Well, Cam, can you guess what the most annoying word of 2019 was?
Yas.
Nope, sorry. Guess again.
I can't. Snow.
It's whatever.
Whatever?
Which happens to be the reigning champ.
Whatever. So you can see one after another, all within almost a direct line of each other. Those are all areas of rotation. You take that super chilled Arctic air mass off to the north and you mix it with Gulf moisture, folks, we have a recipe for snowfall. And that's exactly what we begin to see as early as Saturday evening into early Sunday morning. So let's break it down. Here's the exact timeline, reaching our westernmost counties around 9 to 10 o'clock in the evening. Here in Evansville, close to around midnight to 1 o'clock. Passing east of the tri-state by about 3:30, and then we dry out early Friday morning. 2019 was a daunting year for the farming industry across the tri-state. With heavy spring rains and unfavorable planting conditions, many farmers throughout the region felt the pain.
Traumatic. It's a very dramatic, traumatic situation.
Mike Thomas has been farming Vandenberg County for half a century. He says the stresses of farming have increased over the years.
It's not a lovely time right now because it's so expensive to get by to farm.
Those expenses forced farmers to make some very difficult decisions early in the planting season. Whether it was replanting or substituting their entire crop for a soybean crop, some farmers even considered another option as a last resort.
There is an option to just say you're not going to plant, and we're going to claim our insurance coverage at this point in time because it's getting so late in the year.
Additionally, Indiana dealt with its worst drought during a growing season since 2012. Kentucky didn't fare far better, as the state only averaged a quarter of an inch of rainfall during the month of September alone. That prompted the state of Kentucky to issue drought declarations for each of its 120 counties. Indiana ended up offering assistance to farmers in all of its 92 counties under a secretarial natural disaster designation. The combination of early season rainfall paired with our late season drought led to a drop in revenue for soybean crops this year. And despite farmers' hopes of stronger prices with the expected lower yields, the 2019 price for corn remained the same as 2018. With lower revenues and the costs of farming only climbing, there seems to be only one answer to solve the problem that was the 2019 harvest.
So, what's the answer? Maybe next year will be better.
For 44 News, I'm Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hopman.
The most powerful radar in the tri-state with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hopman.
A gray day throughout the tri-state with a ton of rainfall. Thankfully, things have dried out at this hour, but you can still see some damp pavement from our MetroCam shot overlooking the Lloyd Expressway in downtown Evansville this evening. Now, temperatures as of right now sitting in the upper 30s and low 40s, but folks, things are expected to get very cold over the next couple of days. In fact, we could be dealing with our coldest temperatures felt here in months. But then on the inverse. We're dealing with more mild air, more chances of rainfall, and pretty much a weather roller coaster over the next week here. So let's start with today. Plenty of rain throughout the tri-state. Some spots seeing upwards of about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches of rain over the last 24 hours alone. Fortunately, the majority of that rainfall has kicked to the east of us on our 4K Doppler radar. Your most powerful radar on the tri-state, still tracking a couple isolated rain showers in across our western and northwesternmost counties. Your satellite radar showing that low drag eastward. Notice the heavy snowfall still ongoing across parts of the Great Plains, the Rust Belt, and the western Midwest. That low will swing northeastward, pulling all of that moisture east across the region. Now, thankfully, the snowfall stays away. We deal with a couple more isolated rain showers overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, but as far as actual organized snow goes, that primarily stays off to the north of us, and so will that snow accumulation as well. As much as 4 to 6 inches of it across parts of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. But we, however, do see winter weather, and it comes in the form of a super chilled Arctic air mass making its way southward. Notice temperatures early Thursday morning and across the Great Plains and the upper Great Lakes well below zero, folks, and that is the air mass headed for the tri-state. We start out Thursday with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Throughout the day, they gradually fall. 14 degrees in Evansville early Friday morning. Now, by the time you head to work Friday morning, we're talking wind chill values in the single digits, bitterly cold temperatures. In fact, our coldest temperatures since mid-November. 12 degrees early that morning in Mount Carmel, 16 in Clay, 15 degrees in Owensboro. Now, there are, again, changes on the way. We see 14 degrees Friday morning, yes, but things warm up. 62, that's what we're going to hit on Monday, a 3-day difference, and we're talking almost 50 degrees. And the way we get there, well, it's not that bad. 28 degrees your temperature on Valentine's Day. Yes, it will be bitterly cold for the holiday, but Saturday looking very nice. 46, a little breezy, partly cloudy. Once we get towards Sunday, we're back in the 50s. Partly cloudy skies that day, winds from the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. President's Day, that's when we see 62, but it comes at a price. Scattered rainfall making its way back into the region. Showers, maybe even a couple thunderstorms, folks. Temperatures are going to be warm enough. Cold front comes through on Tuesday morning. The best chance for showers and storms will fall primarily off to the east of us. Maybe even a threat of severe weather for parts of the Mississippi Valley as well as the Tennessee Valley. Though here at home, we begin to dry out and cool off from 61 Tuesday back down to 41 degrees by Wednesday afternoon.